I want to briefly talk about memory and how we can change a certain memory based on how we feel in the present moment. Okay, something I wrote a while ago, which is memory is much more than the truth. The brain is capable of changing your memory based on the feelings of the event, despite the actuality of the event. Okay, so we can romanticize a situation, or we can make a situation, and I want to say memory, okay, because the memory is the subject here, okay. We can romanticize the memory or make the memory much worse than what it was actually. So just be aware that your memory of something, the way you feel about that memory, is changeable. This is how you change the past, because you change your current feelings about the past. And so when you find yourself missing someone, for example, you find yourself missing someone that could have been abusive to you. What happens there is you changing how you feel about that abusive person, and you find yourself wanting them back in their life, or wanting them back in your life, okay? And vice versa. So whether it's a good person, but then you have, like, for example, another example, you have a really good memory with someone, but currently you hate them, or you don't like them anymore, or you have changed. You will change those memories as well according to how you feel about the person currently. Okay, so your current feelings about the event or the person can change the way you remember the memory. So be aware of this, because the way you are right now in the present moment not only can change the future, but it can also change the past. Okay, so the way you feel right now, of a past memory is changeable if your feelings change about the memory. Okay, I hope that makes sense, because it makes total sense when I wrote it down, or when, like, without using words. But when it comes to using words, it's kind of like harder to pinpoint or to kind of pin it down as I would like to. But in a nutshell, the way you feel currently about a memory can be changed according to how you feel right now. Whether the memory is bad or good, you can change it. And you will change it to, like, the memory will change. Not, oh, you are aware that you're changing the memory. No, the memory itself will change because of how you feel about the memory now. Now, in 10 years, that same memory can change if your feelings in 10 years change. Does that make sense? So remember that your past is also the representation of your present, as much as the future is the representation of your present. Something to think about.